can already hear the bells ringing and started. Ooh.
We got Kawhi, Leopard, over there rocking the Bowser on the right side. Bowser on the left side, of course, but the player on the right side. And then Rye, who's been rocking this Marth Lucina kind of combo for a little bit now. Flies under the radar, I would say, but a very adequate player. A guy who played a lot of Smash 4 as well.
Aerial moves coming from Marth nowadays in Ultimate are so powerful, man. Like, you're at least, if you're not DIing correctly, you're always going to get hit by that second there for sure.
Also nice to see kind of the spacing matchup that we're going to want to see from Rye. Throwing out that Marth saying, okay, if I'm going to try to keep you maximum distance away from me, I'm going to keep it as safe as possible and get out that Marth, get a little bit extra percent, maybe even a little bit extra knockback.
So Ultimate being such a passive game, but like easily when you have the opportunity to push in, like they definitely take advantage of. For example, like I'm seeing, how do you pronounce his name?
Kawhi,
Kawhi,
yeah.
Kawhi. Like he just pushes and he's aggressive with his flamethrower and actually catches it from there on. He's able to transition into like more aggressive moves. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So so many times with that already.
Yeah. And the thing is, it does a lot of damage. It's pretty hard to get out of, and it's a little bit more non-committal depending on your distance. You're also seeing Rye play very passively here in the center, kind of patiently, and so now we're seeing Kawhi kind of strike back with his own patience of itself, and then just saying, okay, let me cover the areas that you're not ready for. But
oh, that's horrible DI too. That had to be horrible DI.
No, I think it was just the Marth factor. Like, I think the game thought, oh, this is Marth, it won't kill, and then it was like, all right, well.
He was also on like the right side at the end of the stage.
Yeah, man. Okay. That's what I'm thinking.
Side B, by the way, from these emblem characters, so fast when it comes out.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, good fair.
Yeah, that fair is amazing. The big sweeping hitbox of that thing.
Oh, this is a setup right here. Forward tilt? Oh, no, actually.
You can just play patient here, though. Look for the side B if he needs it. He does there. He wants the rollaway, though. More patience, yes.
Why he's doing such a great job with stage control right now. Like, playing passive, but he knows when to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Ryan needs to try to collect himself here.
There we go, yeah.
Almost looked like it was a crouch cancel, but there's no way that was the thing. Like,
you can't crouch cancel in this game.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Just no one does it because it's not going to be the same effect, right?
Yeah,
like, rarely it's going to go in your favor to the point that you can just counterplay.
That's crazy. Oh, my God.
So I do like this. So Kawhi playing pretty, super passively.
Ooh, he got punished for that,
but then when he plays aggressive, he covers options that you're not really ready for, you know? So I think that's what's really kind of putting in the work here for him here. Also, a lot of people aren't necessarily incredibly comfortable with Bowser, you know, because a lot of times you don't want to do anything that's unsafe.
No, not at all, because Bowser will do so much damage if you mess up even once.
Yeah, and the character doesn't really have combos. Like, there's a few setups and things like that. So in reality, as long as they're good at responding, they should be able to get the fattest punish possible on you.
Ooh, okay, good stuff. Rye is coming back here, but Flamethrower might be a setup, and he comes back on stage, but gets punished once again by a forward tilt.
Yeah, forward tilt coming out incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Less than, I believe, 5 frames before it comes out, but it's at least before 7 frames.
Pretty good execution move for sure coming from Bowser.
I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, great execution. The big fist, the intangibility, man, the blue hands.
You
already know, man.
You always want to get.
Well, he should have done metal. The metal music. That's in here. The 64 music. I love that song.
When it comes to like video game music overall, like just soundtracks, for example, I was actually listening to the Dark Souls 3 soundtrack in my car.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, I love this kind of music so much. Like, shout out to the Elder Scrolls soundtrack as well. Kind of music that you can just listen to therapy, just with like a therapy. All right, back to the game.
Gets you in the mood, man.
Right.
So, a slow start. Jackets off. We're ready. Sticking with the Marth. I actually would like to see way more buttons from Marth. You know, the fact that Rye hasn't been playing super aggressive makes sense when it comes to spacing, but you should be able to still do a lot of non-committal coverage and just make it harder for Kawhi to respond and also to find those openings that he's looking for.
I'm noticing that Rye is starting to use down. Again, that's the first time I've seen him use it.
Just like that, man. 2 hits, and you're already back to an even game. And this is what we were talking about earlier with how Bowser just kind of steamrolls you if you give him any opportunity. So you really need to know what's safe and what's not.
I was ready for that up B out of shield as well.
A Not a great
Ooh, that's a
tippers
punish?
here.
No. With the up smash.
Yeah, I understand the up smash does scoop there. He wanted that sweet spot to kind of just suck him in. But unable to find it here back in the neutral. But ooh, and again, scenario in which that may have confirmed with Lucina, or maybe just a little bit misspaced.
So like surprised of like how close they are when it comes to like how passive they are with each other mostly, and so close together.
Yeah. Being passive is kind of the name of a lot of CFL Smash Ultimate. Here you get to like the upper echelon players. Let's say people want to learn to play defensively patient first, and then once they're really comfortable, that's when they start making moves. Simple down throw in the back air, old school stuff. Yeah, see, that's the coverage for the throwing out more hits, you know?
It's having such a hard time with it. Here we go, finally gets the stock.
Yeah. Covered.
Ooh, misses the grab,
yeah. Honestly, that can be kind of tough to time. You have to get, once people start getting the muscle memory really down on tech chasing, that's when things are going to start changing and the game's going to be moving so quick.
Damage. Nice stall by you to get back on stage. Could have been bad. Oh, the shield break. Yeah, he was like spamming that as well. So.
That's what I like to call picking up on the turn play. A lot of times, ooh, I don't know about that DI. I know he didn't DI out at first because he didn't want to get spiked, but I think because of the DI in, he might have sent him off the top a little early. But yeah, picking up on the neutral play like that, when it's your turn, sometimes people just go back and forth between swinging and shielding. Once you finally pick up on that, it's either you need to change your tempo, or you just got to punish their shield, which is what we saw right there earlier. Double up tilt. Face down.
Kawhi's trying to put it on me.
Both these players kind of respecting each other a little too much. Never overestimate or underestimate your opponent.
Right. Might definitely looking more aggressive.
Yeah. Looking for a lot of setups. Looking for a lot of tricks.
Flash
You saw
there.
how
Yeah,
long that
flash
clash lasted.
Yeah. Kawhi needs to get, there we go, right on the middle.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. He needs to stay away from platforms.
Ooh, that was it.
Ooh. Didn't go for the grab, too. He could have got punished. Good stuff. Good parry right there. Not gonna deal. Okay, good stuff. Right.
Yeah, that was great DI.
Great DI, yeah.
You should just go for an up air there. You have enough time to go for something. And this is what I'm saying, is just like, you can't respect Bowser to the point where you feel like you can't go for what you thought was a confirm, and instead you're just going to get punished looking for something a little extra defensive. But regardless, Rai did play patient there, waited for this defensive option, was able to kill him off the top of the up tilt. And we're going to game 3 here.
That's wild. And I really thought Kawhi had that one too. You know, but fantastic DI coming from Rai. Good stuff with the up tilt on that platform. And he's going to take it to game 3.
So here's been a little bit of time to adapt, get comfortable. I like to see what we see from these players because of that, you know? All right, I feel you, I know you, I feel like we're connecting in an intimate way, and I'm trying to get in that. In the game 3 sense, of course.
Definitely becomes a game, who's adapting first? Am I adapting first, or is my opponent that faster than I?
Ooh, it's just like I was saying.
Wow, great down.
Into
So
the
that's a setup
action.
right
Oh!
there. If only.
That's I think a 1-frame window, so it's really hard to hit. Or at least position-wise, it's only at the tip of the bottom. Actually, yeah, I think it's easier in this game. Oh, patience in the air. You have to stall with the side, be the dancing blade. Here's a maximum space. He kind of fading back, but it doesn't really matter. Those claws, man, coming out. No punish. Remember, grab stuck in this game. Gonna run up forward there? No, instead, going for the patience. Just a fiery breath, man.
I was approaching more with down tilt, giving him more opportunity, get more hits.
Overestimating the distance of this blade, though, a few times.
The down.
No. Gonna get out of there.
Gonna come back. Being patient. Just so good for
Yeah,
in this game.
yeah.
Prep. So powerful too.
Safe
Oh, there
when
you
they're
go.
in that position.
Good
Good,
DI.
good counter pick though, because you have a smaller stage and you have that platform that you're almost always going to land on if you side beat.
Yep.
God,
Grab that
yes.
ledge.
Spacing here.
This is it. He was waiting for Ride at that. Parry and punish. Oh, is he coming back from this?
There we go. That sweep of the down air. Ooh, the quick chase down
Right
no.
back at him.
Just so you know, that move is actually as fast as Wolf's down smash. Wouldn't know. Okay. How's the DI?
Good air dodge.
Yeah, the pickup there was option one.
Ooh, full blast of
Look at that,
flamethrower.
75%. You got too close to me,
So
brother.
much damage.
Ooh, no, not to me. Thought that would connect, not today.
He also did attack on that platform, so he was still able to. That grab. Oh my. Grab percentage, right? Kawhi lands it. Oh, but he's too low. Ooh, unfortunate for Ride.
Absolutely, you can see it.
Yo.
Regardless, he's jumping back into action. Quick air into up smash, forward smash here.
He's Ride's got a few miles if he wants to
Yeah.
take advantage. But hey, that's just what he needed, and tie right here. Both of them at 0%.
I like that.
Throw pressure.
Just you're underneath the platform. You're playing it safe. Spot
also-
touch the up tilt. Look at that bubble, man.
His shield is so small. And I'm pretty sure Kawhi is looking for a nice setup here. Great down smash.
It was the
Edge guarding.
parry into the intangibility on the hands as well.
Off that platform.
Yeah.
He's finding his footing right here. Off stage.
Into that double jump actually
Ooh,
hurt
not
him
gonna
a
kill.
little bit.
Not gonna kill yet.
Kawhi's got this if he's
That
patient
spot
with it.
dodge, man. That was some risky stuff.
But the tempo is actually being picked up on now from Rai. I
How much-
think Rai's ready for it.
Yeah, Kawhi collecting as much damage as possible. Is that gonna kill? And
Yeah,
it is
because
right
it
on
hit
middle
that-
platform.
yeah.
Good stuff. Great counter coming from Kawhi. Like that center platform is what executes the wins for him as Bowser.
Absolutely. And you also got to think about that SD really hurt Rai in the end.